Alright everybody, welcome back to another amazing video. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm your co-host and guide of all things San Francisco Bay Area. In today's video, we are going to learn the truth about living in Walnut Creek, California. Before we get to that, I want you guys to go down there and crush that subscribe button. I want you to make sure you guys hit that little bell, because once you do, you're going to get notified, bing, every time I put out a new video. Now guys, why am I asking you to do this? Well, it's because we are getting dozens of calls on a weekly basis from people just like you that have been watching the different videos I've put out, and they call and say, oh my gosh, Greg, that was such a helpful video. Could you make a video about X, Y, and Z? Or, hey, that's been helpful. Can you help us look for a property in the area? I say, either I, my team, or my associates around the Bay would be happy to serve you in any way that we can. Why don't we get into this video? We'll learn the truth about living in Walnut Creek, California. You guys, remember, leave me a subscription, leave me a message. You guys ready to go? Let's roll. Okay, the truth about living in Walnut Creek is the fact that it is the biggest little metropolis here in the East Bay. We have got tons of nightlife, tons of housing, tons of new building that's going on. Now, when I say nightlife, I do mean nightlife. Now, is it going to be like going into San Francisco and hitting the bars and the clubs? No, but there are some nice little lounges. There are a couple of bars here in town. We have restaurants that are coming into town. We got a great, German restaurant with good selections of beer. We also have some nicer, higher fine dining if you really want to sit down to a nice white tablecloth. A lot of the bars slash restaurants here in town, like Modern China, they have a great patio out front for those hot summer nights. You can sit out there with a bunch of friends, eat some tasty food, have a couple of adult beverages, and just enjoy the entire lifestyle here in Walnut Creek. There's also a lot more to it. In Walnut Creek, we're going to take the freeway from the downtown San Francisco, take 24, and it literally dead ends into Walnut Creek. Then you're going to get on the 680 going north or going south, at that point. But you can also just get right off the freeway, right on Ignacio, and come right into town. Why is Walnut Creek so desirable? Well, we got great food and we got great entertainment. We've got nice culture over at the Leisure Center. Also, the fact is that we are really close to nature. Over on the west side, we have the Los Trumpets Range, where you can go do some hiking, biking. I don't think you can do any camping up there, but you can definitely go enjoy it for day trips. On the eastern side, you're going to have Mount Diablo. Now, Mount Diablo is a big mountain, and if you want to hike, bike, and you want to go hang out with the cows as you go for a run up the hills in the golden brown mountains, well, that's a great place to spend some time. The point is that living in Walnut Creek, comparing to Danville or Concord or any of the other surrounding cities, they don't really have the downtown feel that Walnut Creek does boast. We also have a free shuttle, so if you guys are tired of walking around or you just don't want to pay for a vehicle, you can putt around Walnut Creek on one of our free shuttles. Another fun thing, another fact you need to know is that we got a BART station right here in Walnut Creek. So it goes to Concord, Walnut Creek, Lafayette, BART Station. So if you're commuting into the city and you don't want to do the grind and sit behind the wheel and all that traffic getting over the bridge, take the BART. We actually just renovated the BART station here in town. We added a ton more parking for all of the commuters who are heading into San Francisco or heading down to Fremont or wherever you're going on the train. You can definitely leave your car there safe and sound until you get back. Now, also, a little fun fact, there's actually a police station in the BART station. Something else about Walnut Creek is to the fact that it's a little warm, man. You're going to be in your 90 degrees during the summers, even getting up to the triple digits pretty easily. So if you just don't like the heat, this might not be the place for you. But if you do like being a little bit of a sundog, sitting out there soaking up all the vitamin D, Walnut Creek's going to be great for that. They also have phenomenal parks. They have parks all over the place. So if you want to take the dog out, you want to take the kids out, go for a picnic. You can go right over to either Heather Farms or Civic Park. Two of my personal favorites. Now, Heather Farms is a phenomenal place. They've got a big pond. You can go feed the turtles. There's a place where you can go see all the ducks. They have a botanical garden. They have swimming pools. They have volleyball courts. They have a child's play area. They have baseball diamonds. They have fields to play soccer. They have picnic areas. They even have a big dog run all the way in the back. So if you want to get out and stretch your legs, That's the truth about living here in Walnut Creek. You can get out, stretch your legs, and you're not going to be running into too many people. Now, there's a high population here in Walnut Creek, but it's not going to be like something that you would run into in San Francisco. This is why I've been drawn to Walnut Creek multiple times. I've owned 3 properties here in town, and I'll tell you, it's the best of both worlds. You can hop over to San Francisco in about 30 minutes, give or take traffic. Also on the BART, you can drop right into San Francisco if you guys want to go out and get a couple of drinks and go maybe meet some friends for dinner, or just go look around and play tourist with some friends from out of town. Doesn't matter. You're very close to being able to get into the city, and that's one of the most attractive things about it. But with that also comes some transients. Yes, there is a growing homeless population here in Walnut Creek, and you are going to run into them. Sometimes they'll be sleeping in the parks. Very standard operating procedures for folks that don't have a permanent domicile to call their own. With that being said, is it a big problem? No. It's just something that you're starting to see a little bit more of here and there. One of the really interesting things about living in Walnut Creek is where they have their own lake. Yes, no, it is a private lake, and it's called Lakewood. It's a residential area. You have to live in the lake or on the lake or around the lake, and you have to buy a membership. And there's only so many to go. Now, I don't know if I just spend a lot of time in that water swimming, but it is an opportunity for you to go out. They have a little man-made beach if you have access to it, and you can go sit there and you can get a tan and hang out on the beach without having to be on the coast. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, what the heck? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, a lake? And I'm like, I'm a real estate agent. How do I not know this? Well, it's a little hidden gem. So when you guys move here or look here, make sure to go look for the Lakewood Lake. Another reason people love to live and call Walnut Creek home, and the real fact of it is the fact that we got 2 major hospitals. One's going to be Kaiser, which is going to be right downtown. And then we have John Muir, which is off of Ignacio. And John Muir is one of the only trauma hospitals here in the Tri-Valley. So if you have health concerns, you have 2 great options right here in town, so you don't have to travel very far for your medicine. Okay, there it is, guys. There's a little something, a little truth, facts about living here in Walnut Creek. Is it the best place? I think it's one of the greatest, but I want you guys to check it out yourselves. Come on over, check out Walnut Creek, give me a call. My number's right here. Now, I've lived here since I was in 2nd grade, so I know the area extremely well. Either myself, my team, or my associates around the Bay would be happy to help answer any questions you possibly could ever have. Like I said earlier in the video, if I have not made a video about something that you're interested in, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll make the video for you. And if you have any questions about moving into the Bay Area or anything related to the San Francisco Bay Area, always use my number as a resource. Once again, guys, crush and subscribe to me right now. Hit that bell so you get alerted every single time I put out a new video. All right, guys, until next time, have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.